Welcome to the Golden Nuggets.
Are you ready to take your brand to the next level? Look no further. This podcast episode is proudly brought to you by Reka Studio, where creativity meets strategy. Reka Studio is your ultimate partner for branding, marketing, and website solutions. Whether you're a startup looking to establish your brand or a business and expand your marketing reach, Reka Studio got you covered. We create so you don't have to. Don't miss out on the opportunity to supercharge your brand success. Contact Reka Studio today at 889-88746. Back to the episode.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Golden Nuggets podcast, and we still have Akasha.
Alright, Akasha.
Yep.
So, Longkang Adventures started in 2020 during COVID.
Correct.
And I remember at that point of time, you can't go out, right?
Correct.
So, how does that happen then?
Okay, so I think Nas knows this. Okay, before I did Longkang Adventures, I was doing my food business, okay, selling fried chicken. But it's not like I do not have a stall.
Okay.
I like going into food events, bazaars, and everything. Yeah. So when COVID hit, it hit quite badly, because I cannot partake in any events.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I went into almost like a depression mode. My savings were depleted. Just to sustain, because back then nobody knew about COVID. So my thinking was, it's just a phase. So
Okay.
let's hold it. Okay, then we can start again.
It's like SARS. Like
Yeah, because SARS, yes, it was quite serious, but it was not this serious.
Yeah.
So I was still holding on to the fort, like okay, I still wanna push, because back then, Ministry of Wings was almost getting known. It's almost out there. So it's just persisting a little bit further, and I think it can be a boom down lah. I think. But lo and behold, that thing happened. So I just told my wife, hey, I think I just want to distress myself. I want to go into the forest and just be myself and just take my me time. So when that happened, also during COVID, I was into mobile cinematography.
Okay.
So I capture whatever adventures that I'm doing. Then some of my friends were saying, hey, kau tak buat macam programs untuk budak-budak? Kalau ada, then I would want to sign up my kids lah. Yeah, so at first I was telling myself, okay lah, kalau kau nak hantar, just send to me lah. Then I just bring them over for adventure. But the request, it keep on increasing until I told myself, hey, it's like a light bulb moment. Why not I
Start charging,
start charging. So yeah, then terjun botol lah.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. You mentioned about the F&B business that you had before Longkang Adventures. And you mentioned Ministry of Wings, right?
Yeah.
Okay, can you share with us what are the challenges running a event-based F&B business?
Okay, wait. I think it's the basic challenges what every company or every business facing with.
Okay.
Like
cash flow.
Cash flow and getting awareness, brand, the marketing part and stuff. But I feel that as long as I'm a strong believer in branding.
Okay.
Okay.
Rather than marketing.
Okay.
Because I feel that whenever you see French fries, you see red and yellow, it's McDonald's.
Israel.
Yeah. I mean Israel lah. We're talking about branding wise.
I understand. Nike or
Nike.
Apple.
Yeah. So I always adore this company where they are not selling.
Yeah.
And
The brand is
the
the one
brand
that
itself.
sells.
Yeah. So
Yep.
same thing when I learn in sales also, like we salesperson, we are not supposed to sell how good the product is.
Okay.
The product, if the product is good, the product sells for itself. It's just that it's our part to make the tipping point from them saying, I don't need this until I desire for this. So that's our job. Okay, product, kalau nak cakap produk merepek, I think if we talk about we need every useful item, then there are a lot of merepek item out there.
Yeah.
Like hangers. Do you need hangers now? You don't need hangers now, but then there are people selling hangers.
Yeah.
So It's just how you create the need, wants, and desire to the customer. Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah,
We talk about branding, right? Because a lot of businesses, and I think a month ago we have one very experienced entrepreneur. He mentions that in Singapore it's difficult to see businesses or business owners who understand a lot about branding.
yeah.
Can you share with us, perhaps on your perspective, how long does it take for a brand is supposed to be mature? In other words, for it to get to a point where you mentioned you don't need to do the selling, people will desire to go and patronize at the brand by itself.
Okay, okay. Now in this generation, it's very difficult to dictate.
Okay.
Okay, because we are now we are like the viral generation. You know, everybody want to try this food because it's viral.
Yeah.
Okay, but whether it's good or not, then it's another story. Okay, we can say XXX company, you know, it went viral, everybody try, but then the food is not good.
Yeah.
Okay, but he still makes money because of that viral.
Yep.
But if that company managed to brand and then he managed to do the R&D, okay, within the company itself, then that's where the branding and the sustainability of the company will last longer. But if you are just riding on the viral part, it's going to be a very short success.
Right.
Yeah. So like I do understand because many people are confusing marketing and branding.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah.
they will market their product. They will market, but product is a product. Just like Longkang Adventures per se, we are just technically we are a babysitting company.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of true. Yeah.
In the forest.
Yeah, because majority of the time, you know, parents they use our platform to go on a date with their wife during that 2.5 hours or 2 hour session. So they drop them off.
Makes sense.
Then they can have their me time.
Yeah.
So
While you take care of the kids.
Yeah, while we take care of the kids.
In the forest.
Yeah. So how I brand, like I even have people asking me, why are you using the word Longkang Adventures? You know,
I love the name.
isn't
I love the name, bro.
it very like negative per se?
Yeah.
But it's a brand itself.
Yep.
You know, like it sticks to you, Longkang. It might be a good experience, might be a bad experience. People think about Longkang, Longkang busuk
Dirty.
dirty. But then it creates that few seconds in their brain, macam, Longkang busuk. But when they think about Longkang busuk, they are already implanting something in their brain about Longkang Adventure in a way.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You can
so-
relate.
Yeah, so
Right
it's
off the bat.
it's the subliminal messaging that I want. I want to tackle, you know, Longkang, no matter what. So even my posting, how I do my reels, also, you know, I have to show the
fun in the Longkang.
fun in the Longkang.
Yeah.
You know, it's really not about. I'm never a fan about, you know, you do this, it enhance your motor skills. Like yes, it does. Okay, but I'm not selling that. Okay, I'm just selling pure fun because nowadays experience because kids nowadays don't have the childhood.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, parents both are nowadays. Parents are more capable in purchasing. Okay, so they get toys. You know, they get tablets and gadgets and everything. But gone were the days where your friend knock on your door and say, "Hey, Nas, jom main bola."
Let's go play. Yeah.
No more. Then
Void decks also cannot play.
yeah. Then now if you buy your child a football, that means you have to. If let's say your child loves playing football, then you sign up them for a football program and everything. So it's strictly soccer ball equals to playing football. But our soccer ball back then, kita main alipom,
Yes, betul.
kita main bowling, kita main poison ball.
Yes.
You know, it's a ball, tapi
Yeah.
it's the creativity. It's missing now.
Yeah.
So I think it's a something that I want to fill that void. That I want to
Filling the gap lah.
filling the gap lah.
Okay. That's great.
I see. All right, that's very interesting. I mean, what you mentioned about the branding behind the Longkang Adventures. The first time I heard Longkang Adventures, and then after that, whenever I hear the word Longkang, I always think of Longkang Adventures.
Yeah, alhamdulillah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yes, the branding actually really works.
Yeah.
All right. So you were doing F&B, and then you mentioned that it did not go well. But I'm curious. You mentioned that it's a event-based F&B business, right? How did you kind of like perhaps deplete your savings during that time when there were no events and technically you don't need to spend to perhaps earn more?
Okay, because monthly cost still, I mean, we have groceries, we have school
Family
bills,
expenses,
family bills and everything. So money out, it's inevitable lah. It's money have to go
Have
out.
to, yeah.
Okay, but the thing is money, because of the stoppage of events, money is not coming in.
I see.
Yeah. So there were a point where I thought, okay, let's do home base, and then I just deliver. But the hassle of
Delivering.
Frying in at
frying,
home.
and because it's frying, so it's heavy frying, and my house becomes like a mess. It's no longer
Really?
a home.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's no longer a home. So I can sense that. Then I told myself, okay,
Cannot.
it's not going anywhere lah. Like I'm just doing this to have some sustenance, but at the end of the day, my house is in a mess. It's no longer a home. It feels like work.
Yes.
So I told myself, okay lah, let's not do this at the moment. Yeah.
Did you even try, or you like inside your head you had that thought process and decided, okay, I won't do this at home?
No, I did do it at home.
You did try lah.
I did do it at home. So when that happened, that's when I felt like a bit too messy to continue running it.
It's not practical.
Not practical.
To run from home.
And of course, if it brings in like 5 digit, okay lah, I think I can proceed on. But then it's just enough, to live normally. So versus the practicality, dia tak tally lah. So I told myself, okay lah, might as well don't continue anymore.
I see.
Yeah.
All right. Why not start back your F&B business now?
Okay, that was my 2023 punya goal.
Yeah.
Okay. I learned from my previous business mistake lah, from MOW, Ministry of Wings. Like, it's my brainchild. It's my baby. Okay, but when I created Longkang Adventures, I no longer treat it like a baby. Like, I want people to run this. So, but I have yet to find people that is at the same, I wouldn't say capabilities, but the same mentality, vision. Yeah, because capability, I think that one can teach and can learn.
Yeah.
But if they have the same wavelength and they understand where Longkang Adventure is heading, then it's fine. But so far, I'm still trying to groom a few people to let it run, and then I can bring back MOW. That's my goal lah. Actually, I want to
see.
bring back MOW.
Yeah. Okay. You just mentioned about how you need certain people with the right mindset, right wavelength, the right vision to actually drive your business further, the Longkang Adventures further. Where do you get this thought process? Because I mean, like, it's not easy for a business owner to actually think like, we need to find someone who have all these attributes. Most of business owners will be like you mentioned just now, your brainchild. This is my brainchild. I want to run this on my own, and I want to see how far it can go. But where do you get the thought process where, I know that this can be a sustainable business, but I need people with the right mindset in this team.
Okay, because I want Longkang Adventures to be Longkang Adventures. Not Longkang Adventures equates to Akasha.
I see.
So if because I'm not getting any younger. So yes, I can fool around, I can roll around in mud. But then imagine if I'm 50 years old and still doing that, it's a bit weird. Bringing kids, at 50 years old into the forest, it's very weird. So I need to groom the next generation of leaders also.
I see.
Yeah.
All right. And can you share with us right now, how are you getting your customers for Longkang Adventures?
As of now, it's solely Instagram lah.
Okay.
We tried other platforms like TikTok or Facebook. It's not kicking much response. Or yeah, so far it's still Instagram. But I think there's still a lot of things that we need to work on as a company, where like our back end. On how we can have a better booking system, on how we can have a better administrative part. Because now I'm doing everything by myself. So
Okay.
I'm the person, getting clients,
Finance, sales,
Yeah,
marketing,
everything. I mean,
operation.
It's all new entrepreneurs are like that lah.
Yeah. Startups.
All startups are like that. So, but I keep on telling myself I do not want to be that.
Yes.
I want
Delegate
to be,
slowly lah.
Yeah, I do not want to be there because it's not a feasible thing to do when it comes to age and everything.
Correct.
So if for example I'm the kind of I'm running a business where it doesn't require a lot of energy and strength, it's fine. But if like I said, 50 years old going inside the forest climbing trees, I mean it's good, but then it's very weird.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Climbing trees, eh?
Yeah, I do. I teach kids how to climb trees.
Really?
Yeah.
Can you teach adults?
Yeah, of course.
Because I never climbed a tree before.
Okay.
Yeah.
Need harness,
Perhaps because of my size lah, so I always been fearful lah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Alright.
actually have one question before we move on. Any incident happen?
Of course.
Maybe you can share a few.
Of course.
If you don't mind sharing, so that we all know.
We had a kid fall down from a tree. Yeah.
Then
How high?
What did he injure?
He split his lip.
Oh no.
Busted his lip. So this kid is a bit notorious lah. Okay. Not
Okay.
Okay. It's Ang Mo kid.
Okay.
Risk taker.
Like I appreciate them being very open to outdoors. The Ang Mo kids are great in outdoors.
Okay.
If you ask them to roll in mud, they are okay. Climb trees, they are okay. As compared to like our local kids,
Oh.
you need to slowly inch them towards wanting to step on the mud. But for the Ang Mo kids, they are fine.
Yeah.
So, but the problem with these Ang Mo kids is, they don't
Listen to instruction.
listen to instruction per se. Like I know it's the freedom of play, but like I told you lah, I would rather do dangerous things safely than safe things dangerously.
Yes.
When we were that program, we were doing. I think I was teaching them how to make bow and arrows. Okay, so instead of him being part of the team to learn how to make bow and arrows, he was already loitering around. Yeah.
Okay.
So without our knowledge, because we were managing the kids, so little when we were doing the program, we were teaching them how to debug the branches, how to find a nice stick, how to do the string, and blah blah blah. Then we heard a loud thump. Boom.
Wow.
So me and my coach back then, we just turned, then we look at him, then we just continue back. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really.
I mean, it happened. I mean, who asked him to climb the tree?
No one.
Okay.
Yeah. So because the instruction was we were together and I'm going to teach them how to make the bow and arrow, because my program we have a specific like I wouldn't say objective, but certain theme that we are doing. So for example, if it's whistle making, then it's whistle making. So if it's longkang fishing, then the main thing will be longkang fishing.
Yeah.
So you cannot be we do longkang fishing, but then you want to climb a tree.
Yeah, doesn't
So
work like that.
Yeah, so he just loiter around and yeah. But after that, after we see the wound, we administer some first aid, then we met the parents and say, okay, look, your child, we were conducting the lesson, then your child climbed the tree and then he fell. So if we knew that he wants to climb the tree, we would be there to be as a safety, but then we don't know that he stepped out of the group.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's one thing that I think your child should know lah, that if you want to do something, it's not that we want to control everything, it's just that we need to be there to ensure that whether you do your footing it's right, or you are grabbing things, like climbing. I always tell my kids, you need a minimum of 3 points of contact. It's better that way rather than you are just standing and walking on the tree. So yeah.
Wow. Then the parents.
Yeah,
Parents
that's why.
are okay with it.
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean, if it's a Asian parent, high likely they'll blame you, right?
Yeah.
The Karen ones.
Yeah, the Karen ones. We do have a few. We do have a
Really?
few.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how do you tackle
How
that?
do you manage? Yeah.
Like
If let's say same incident,
Okay.
then the Karen will be like
The
saying,
Karen viral.
I think because I'm quite a maverick,
okay,
and
You educate them lah.
Yeah, then I'm very personal with whatever I'm doing. I take things very personally. It's like I said, it's really not about the money. Okay, and if you talk about money, whatever I'm charging, it's actually quite cheap
Yes,
compared
correct, I
to
agree.
the market rate.
Yes.
So it's really not about the money. So when a participant it's not listening to instruction, and then something goes wrong, then I know I did my part, but he fails to listen.
Yes.
So I will share with the parents. Then but there are certain funny parents, like how come how come my child comes back very dirty?
Oh wow, serious?
What?
There's such comments.
Really?
Yeah, how come my child come back like very muddy and dirty? Like you register your child
Yes,
for Longkang fishing.
Adventures, that's why.
Voila.
It's very weird.
Seriously?
So, yeah. So it's we are facing this kind of parents lah sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how do you reply to that?
I say because we went Longkang fishing. Then some were asking whether is there any toilet. I said,
Oh, okay.
any toilet?
They expect you to wash for them. I mean, to
No
clean
lah.
the kids up before sending back home, is it?
Yeah, no, not really. I back then when I started, I used to do that. I tell the parents to. Then I bring a tent. I bring a changing tent. Then I get them to change.
To wash lah
Yeah,
before they...
not really wash up, but to change to a dry clothes.
I see.
Then some parents told me, Akasha, whatever you're doing is good, but I think I feel a bit uncomfortable that my child is changing when I'm not around with a stranger.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Didn't
So,
thought of it.
so I understood her perspective. Then I said, okay lah. It also eliminate workload.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, then
You wash yourself.
then wash yourself. Yeah. So I no longer do the
cleaning lah.
cleaning part lah.
Okay. Before we end the second part, can
Okay.
you share with us what are the should I say services? No, not services. Like what are the programs you have for Longkang Adventures? Because you mentioned Longkang fishing, and then on TikTok I also saw those survival skills like you mentioned you debug a twig and everything. What are the programs that you have, and also for what age group?
Okay, so we have, like I said, Longkang fishing. Then another popular one would be the Clementi Forest Hike. Okay, so that one would be, it's a pure be in the forest, play in the mud. You know, if there's a boulder to climb, you'll climb a boulder. So it's not really an objective-based activity. Then we have certain themed activity. For example, like I call it the Children of Loxley, because when I was growing up, I loved Robin Hood. Robin of Loxley. So I teach them how to make bows and arrows, and then we have skirmish within the forest.
Wow. Okay.
So if you see nowadays school, if they teach you archery, yeah, it's very safe. You know, teach you archery, shoot the target, then that's it.
Yeah.
You know, but like we do a bit with a bit calculated risk involved lah. So it's gonna be a skirmish between Group A and Group B.
Wow.
Wow.
And then
best,
we shoot each other.
Yeah.
But of course,
It's not sharp lah.
It's not sharp lah. I mean, we don't sponge it up or anything, but it's just that we make sure that the tip is not sharp. And then I never teach them how to make like a little bow.
Oh,
You know,
okay.
I just teach them that it can launch an arrow, but it's not something that you can use to hunt something. It's not that strong.
I see.
Yeah.
Oh, so
Yes.
it's just
Minimal, just for them to experience. So if me and my coaches, if we feel that okay, this bow is a bit too strong,
It
then
become a weapon.
Then we tie it a bit loose. You know,
I see.
Oh, you inspect
we
one by
inspect,
one.
we inspect.
Okay.
Because we cannot deny the fact that what if the person shoot in the eye? Yes, injury will happen.
Wow.
So rather than you have a serious injury, just have a minor one. But we control. So the no, I so far no. Tak ada. Because we will always tell first, okay, if you want to shoot, you must shoot from waist and below.
Okay.
Because even though terlebih, you might go to the chest.
Yeah.
If you say shoot at the body only, kalau terlebih dah kepala.
Yes, that's
So
true.
so we have a certain ways of sharing with the kids about the safety. What can you do? What you can do? If let's say the person is in front of you, you no need to shoot. You just tap, then he's dead.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay.
So certain things that we implement certain things lah. Yeah.
All right.
Alright, maybe that's so much about part 2 for sharing with Akasha. Thank you so much. So we wrap up with this one and continue with the next one.